Hi everybody, I'm Sailor Solitaire and this is your March 2017 general reading. Okay, Scorpios, let's see what the cards have to say for you for this month of March. Wow. Okay, we have the Three of Swords flying out of the deck, and this is a card of sorrow, suffering, a time to be alone, to mend yourself, to put yourself back together. So for those of you who have had your heart broken, or you've been feeling really low, you've been feeling betrayed, this card is there. This card is telling me that for some of you, you need to spend time on your own. You don't want to be rushing into situations that you're not ready for. And it's really a time for some of you to gather your thoughts and kind of just go back to the drawing board. You want to, you don't want to be putting yourself in situations where you're not ready. You don't want to, especially if you're vulnerable, you don't want to set yourself up for more heartache. So I just wanted to get that message out there. It's not going to be for all of you. Okay, we also have a Tower flying out. This means disillusionment, so maybe that's where the source of the heartbreak is coming from. You worked towards something and you held something in such high regard, and your goal and your dreams were this particular thing, and then all of a sudden your hopes and dreams are just shattered, either because you actually failed, or because you succeeded and then it wasn't what you wanted, or it just wasn't what you were expecting and it just didn't live up to your expectations. So it's really but it's a good thing, because it's better to see the truth than to believe in a lie, and to look at something and not know the truth. You don't want to be that fool. And now I feel like you've had a slap of reality, and now you know. So I feel like with that Three of Swords, that could be a time for you to still recover. And it's not easy when your whole world is changed. It's not easy for you to just get up the next morning and go about your life like everything's normal. It's okay to have that time to think about things and to get your thoughts, get your mind in order. It's okay. You also have this Eight of Pentacles card showing up, so that's a card of working hard, of really just kind of ignoring everything around you, and mastering a craft or a skill or a trade, really immersing yourself into a particular task or a particular knowledge, maybe a course or some sort of education. It could be even self-education, self-help. You're really just putting in all those hours and all that effort to really learn something, and to really be precise about it, and you're not half-assing it. You're really grinding down and trying to get things, you're trying to learn a lot. So I mean, maybe that could be just to distract you from what's going on, but again, it's good to be productive with all this energy that you have. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to be taking a lot of time to recuperate from maybe a loss, or just from that sort of reality check that you got. And then for some of you, you're going to be trying to be more productive, and you're trying to use that as a source of motivation and drive for you. Now the Four of Swords appeared with it. So for both of you, for those Scorpios who are still in that recovery phase, I feel like soon you will be blessed with that clarity, that peace of mind. And you know, if you just sort of take a step to relax, you know, quiet your mind, and the answers will come to you. You will find peace again. And for those of you who are, you know, grinding and working really hard, that is going to give you that peace of mind, that clarity. I feel like even though you will be really busy and you'll be working and learning so much, that is going to allow you to see things from a different perspective. You know, the way you look at the world is going to be completely different, and that's going to help you see higher truths, and it's going to really evolve your consciousness, your spiritual understanding of yourself and why things are happening, and what's going on in the world around you. You're really going to have that clarity, and it's going to be a blessing for you, because amidst everything, you know, there's so much going on these days in the world, and then maybe even in your own immediate surroundings. There's so much going on, and there's a lot of disillusionment, a lot of just having to deal with things, having to let go of certain ideas and ideals that we had. You know, your bubble was burst, I guess, but you know, even though you've had to let all this negativity in, you've found a way again to get away from it, and to not let it completely drown you and completely take you over. It's been kind of hard for you guys to have to look at things honestly and realistically, but at the same time, you are a lot stronger for it, because now you've learned to deal with it, and you've learned to overcome it, and that is a great strength to have, to be able to find that peace within you while everything around you is not peaceful and is so hectic and just ununderstandable. You're finding that it's okay to not have all the answers right now, and you're kind of understanding things on a more intuitive and spiritual level, as opposed to, you know, one that is practical and tangible. So I feel like with that new strength that you have, good things are going to happen to you, and you'll be given, you know, a lot of opportunities, or at least some major opportunities to change the way you interact with the world, and it's going to be in a way that benefits you and those that you love. So the first card is this Four of Pentacles. So this card is one of financial stability. So I feel like your finances are in good condition. I feel like with this card, you can see how the four coins, the Four Pentacles, are being contained, and they're not allowed to escape, they're not allowed to radiate any further outwards. So I feel like there's some element of control and discipline or restraint. So while there's emotional stability or financial stability, and your home life is good, I feel like it's really tense finance, and you know, things might not be as stable as they seem because you're so like uptight about it. I feel like if you were to just relax a little bit, it would benefit you, and it would help you be a bit happier in your life, because I feel like to me this card is about having a nice house, or you know, having enough but not really having that nice home environment. So I feel like a home can be like your temple, it can be your sanctuary, but at the same time some people can make their homes a prison. And what I mean by that is that everything in your home is very particular, or like you never want to disrupt anything, and it's all very very strict, and there's no room for any leeway. And I feel like you need to maybe adapt a more relaxed sort of mentality when it comes to managing these types of things. Otherwise, you know, that leads to you know, all this pent up energy, because you're being so restrained, can lead to, you know, sudden outbursts, and in the end those hits might be, you know, more detrimental than you just having more relaxed attitude in the long run. So there's nothing wrong right now at the moment. I feel like your finances are great, but this card is more of just a warning card that that it's good to have order and discipline, but you don't want to be too controlling over, you know, every little thing. So then in the past position we have the Empress. So this is associated with Taurus, but it could be any earth-like energy, anything that has to do with nurturing energies, a very mother-like figure, very feminine, very in tune with Mother Nature and the spiritual side of things, and all things abundant. So I feel like you've had a lot of nurturing and a lot of abundance, and that's led you to where you are now, that happy home, that stable financial point in your life. You know, everything is good for you financially in the home. And maybe this has to do with a partner that's helped you sort of maintain that balance, or that's helped you stay on the right track. If it is a Taurus, then that person is, you know, very down to earth and grounded, so that could have helped you. If not, then this could be like a mother figure that has helped you really prioritize, and has helped you have a better handle on your finances and on your spending. This card also is a fertility card, so maybe in the past you've had some sort of like pregnancy or childbirth, which has you know, made you budget more and made you been more controlling of your finances. Or if not, then, you know, maybe you've just been focusing more on creating a family or thinking about the future. So you've been thinking about your finances a lot more, and you've been trying to set yourself up for that time when that does come. And something for you to think about is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords energy is one of hope and positivity, renewal. It's about putting down your swords and just enjoying things for what they are, being attuned to the more spiritual side of yourself, to the gifts that the universe has to offer you, and you're sort of you're not trying to fight it anymore, you're just trying to accept the love and what the universe has planned for you. So it's a great card. It's a symbol of hope. Some people thought that the rainbow was the gateway to heaven, or the bridge to heaven. And so it's a very, very positive symbol of, promise and of a plan for you. And I think this card has a lot to do with just surrendering your doubts and your need for control, and just accepting what the universe has for you. And so I feel like this is a good card for you to meditate on, especially with this Four of Pentacles card here. It's telling you to, relax a little bit, listen to your own intuition and your understanding of what the world is telling you, and letting go a little bit. It's trying to put down, it's surrendering the power. Swords is all about, having power to manipulate or to change the outcome. It's of something. It's all about having this power and being in control. So I feel like you're finally learning to kind of give up a bit of that power and surrendering to the will of the universe and of the creator, if you will, and you're really just having more faith in what's planned for your life. And the outcome card is the Lover's card. And this is such a beautiful card. This is a soulmate card, so this is wonderful. This is just amazing. And I feel like, when you actually stop to look at all the blessings that you have in your life, to stop and look at the rainbow, you'll be able to enjoy the things that really matter in life, and you'll be able to, soar above everything and just fly and, live up to your highest potential. So this is definitely a soulmate card. If you're with somebody, then you're really going to enjoy all the things that make your heart beat, and all the things that you really love. Stop worrying about all the little things, and really just take a moment to take it in, and to let the blessings from the universe in, and really allow yourself to feel the love around you. Then you're going to be a lot happier. Your crowning card is the Sun of Pentacles. This is a Virgo energy, but it could also just be somebody who is grounded and somebody who is reliable. So I feel like this could be representing you. Of all the suns of the deck, the Sun of Pentacles is one who is the most grounded. So the Sun or the Knight in some decks is somebody who is action-oriented and who charges forward, who's really about action. And that is still true, but the Sun of Pentacles is somebody who is a bit more reserved. So I feel like it is kind of hard for the Sun of Pentacles, and maybe hard for you, Scorpios, because I feel like that is the same for the Sun of Pentacles and Scorpios. They're a bit reserved, and they look more inward instead of looking outward for comfort and for happiness. You're kind of more internally focused. So I feel like maybe your challenge would be to kind of have faith more in what's around you and the people around you and the universe, and stop trying to figure everything out in your own head. Stop trying to control everything, and just sort of release a lot of that tension and that control that you've been holding on to. And you'll find happiness, and you will experience great spiritual awakenings, and you'll be more inviting and welcoming to all the love, the true and deep love that's around you. So all in all, I feel like it's going to be a great month for you, especially towards the end. I feel like you're going to feel really good. Your thinking is going to be at its peak, and you're just going to be experiencing brand new things. It's going to be a whole new world for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, then please subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys in April.